Surprisingly, sloths, being one of the slowest creatures on Earth, only sleep for about 10 hours a day, contrary to the popular belief of them sleeping for 15 to 20 hours. This misconception likely stems from their lethargic movements and seemingly constant state of repose. But don't be fooled. Their unique metabolism, which is incredibly slow even by mammalian standards, accounts for their unhurried pace. This sluggishness is, in fact, a survival strategy, not a sign of laziness. Now that we've debunked a common myth about sloths, let's dive deeper into their fascinating world. Sloths are not all the same. They come in different types, each with their own unique traits. Now, when we talk about sloths, we're generally referring to two main families, two-toed and three-toed sloths. Let's start with the two-toed sloths. Despite their name, they actually have 2 fingers on their forelimbs but 3 on the hind limbs. They're slightly larger and are known to be a bit more adaptable to different environments. With a diet that includes fruits, leaves, and occasionally small rodents and insects, they're quite the opportunistic eaters. On the other hand, three-toed sloths, with 3 fingers on each limb, are a bit more specialized. They're smaller in size and have a slower metabolic rate, which ties in quite nicely with their predominantly leaf-based diet. Their slower digestion allows them to extract nutrients from leaves that many other animals can't. Behavior-wise, both types share the sloth's signature slow pace due to their low metabolic rates. However, despite their languid movements, they're adept swimmers and can hold their breath for an impressive 40 minutes. When it comes to their physical characteristics, there's a fascinating difference. The three-toed sloths have a distinct pattern of fur that grows in the opposite direction of most mammals. This adaptation is perfect for their upside-down lifestyle, helping to channel rainwater away from their bodies. So whether it's a two-toed or a three-toed sloth, each has its own charm and unique survival tactics. Sloths live high up in the trees of the tropical rainforests. But not all forests serve as a home for these slow-moving creatures. These nature's slow wonders predominantly reside in the lush, dense jungles of Central and South America, from the steamy lowlands of Panama to the cool cloud forests of Andean Ecuador and the deepest corners of the Amazon. The canopy layer of these rainforests is crucial for their survival. It provides everything a sloth needs: leafy meals, shelter from predators, and even a cozy spot for a nap. Thanks to their unique adaptations, sloths are perfectly suited to this environment. Their long, hook-like claws allow them to hang effortlessly from branches, while their slow metabolism helps them survive on a low-energy diet of leaves. However, these habitats are under threat. Deforestation and urban expansion are destroying the sloths' homes, pushing these creatures closer to the brink. The lush green canopies of the rainforest are not just trees, but a lifeline for our slow-moving friends. Sloths may seem nonchalant, but they face serious threats that put their survival at risk. These slow-moving wonders, as serene as they appear, are grappling with a world that's changing faster than they can adapt. The primary threat to sloths is habitat loss. As forests are cleared for agriculture and urban development, sloths lose their homes and food sources. Imagine losing your home and supermarket in one fell swoop. That's the reality for these peaceful creatures. Hunting too poses a significant threat. In some regions, sloths are hunted for their meat or for the pet trade, a practice that is as unsustainable as it is cruel. Now let's talk about climate change. It's a global issue, yes, but for sloths, it's a very personal one. Changing weather patterns can disrupt their food supply, and increased temperatures can cause heat stress. For an animal that relies on a slow and steady pace of life, these rapid changes can be devastating. But all hope is not lost. Conservation efforts are underway to protect these unique creatures. Sanctuaries and rehabilitation centers, such as the Sloth Sanctuary in Costa Rica and the Pan American Conservation Association in Panama, provide a safe haven for sloths, rescuing and rehabilitating individuals that have been injured or displaced. In addition to providing immediate care, these organizations also work towards long-term solutions. They conduct research to better understand sloth behavior and ecology, and use this knowledge to develop more effective conservation strategies. They also strive to raise awareness and educate the public about the importance of sloth conservation, and there are success stories. Thanks to these efforts, many sloths have been successfully released back into the wild, while others lead safe and comfortable lives in the care of these dedicated organizations. But there's still much work to be done. It's a race against time to protect these slow-moving creatures. Every effort counts. In this short span, we've taken a quick but insightful journey into the world of sloths. We've discovered the fascinating variety among these slow-moving creatures, from the two-toed to the three-toed, each with their unique traits. We've ventured into their leafy green habitats, providing a glimpse into their tranquil lives. We've also touched on their conservation status, highlighting the challenges they face and the efforts being made to protect them. Remember, the survival of these slow wonders is in our hands. Let's ensure they continue to hang around for generations to come.